Hey, Sweet Additions TV.
Oh, Sweet Addictions.
We're calling to let you guys know that we was too busy eating and traveling around in this wet rain that we had down here for Thanksgiving. So I didn't cook. So some of y'all had sent out a whole lot, wanted me to do a big cooking thing. No. Unfortunately, I didn't do the cooking thing. I've been trying to get the Life of Cousin Patches together. So, but I will be doing something for Christmas. And I wanted to let you guys know what's been going on and bring y'all up to speed on being Big D. Now, previously, you know, I had a couple shows about Big D, and I've been doing past relationship stories. And some of y'all tend to think that I left Big D and went on these horrible dates. No, I have not left Big D at all. We still together.
Still together.
Through all the things that life goes through, we are still together.
And we've gotten an understanding down. That now when we shoot at each other, we only shoot to grades. We don't shoot to kill each other.
Yes, because Lord knows we got to have a stopping point. We both can't be right all the time. So, but them past stories are just that, past stories. And since y'all love my past stories, I figured I'll let Big D tell you about his first week of dates with me. You know, from the male perspective, because, you know, I tend to think that I'm a hot catch, and he's a very lucky man, but he probably obtained me up under some unusual circumstances. Do I say that? He obtained me up under some unusual circumstances?
Unusual is the fact that when we first we was getting to know each other. She was only in town for a day or two before she went to Atlanta to do Thanksgiving with Candy. So we basically got to know each other over the phone.
Yes, we did. Through the making of that whole turkey dinner, I was talking to him on the phone.
And one of the things that kind of caught my attention was that y'all see the videos, y'all see who Patches is. Y'all know that she's very honest. Sometimes she's so honest that I think she gives away a little bit too much information.
Yeah.
But under the right circumstances, that honesty that she has in her is like a beautiful thing. And she, I'll talk to you. But one of the things I was on the phone with her, and she's going over this big Thanksgiving meal that she's cooking. She's like, I'm cooking greens and chicken, and I done fried hens, and I'm doing peach cobblers and cakes and cookies and pies, and I'm sitting there thinking, this girl ain't cooking all this.
She just looked like I'm just saying that.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to make it look good.
Yeah, just who does that? Who cooks like that? You know what I'm saying? For like 3 people. So she's like, well, my niece got this internet show, and if you go on the internet, you can watch, and she done recorded me cooking this whole thing. So I'm like, I'll go check it out. I've seen YouTube.
If he didn't subscribe, we wouldn't have been able to talk. At least you can do a subscribe to watch us cook this meal.
So I goes on YouTube, I pulls up the video, and lo and behold, there she is standing in full moo-moo in the kitchen with this spread all over the table. And everything that she said that she cooked is on tape. I'm sitting in amazement like, she's like, I cooked a turkey, and I took Cornish hens, and I fried them, and I laid them around the turkey like the turkey had babies.
I love for my turkeys to look like they gave birth. A mother turkey. So they little fried little hens. Yes,
so
they are.
I'm sitting and I'm watching this.
Candy's husband was like, y'all taking it too far. I'm not eating them little baby hens. You cooking the hens, the babies? I said yes. Yes, I am cooking the babies. He thought we had gone too far at that point. But yes, I was cooking, and the whole time I was cooking, I was talking to Mr. Thickness on the phone.
Yes, she was cooking.
I thought he was married at first. Just, when I first met him, I walked up to this bus, and he was on the phone, and he looked so thick and handsome. You could tell somebody was taking good care of him. But he was handsome, so I gave him the eye.
She took she had a little sunglasses on, walking across with a little baby fat jacket and boots, and
I had on a black prayer coat. I had my walking stick because my stick is bad.
She put her glasses down and shot me this finger.
It was thick.
So at that point, I'm talking union business on the phone, so I'm like, hold on a minute, just give me a minute. So I opens up the door.
And he's dedicated to that union, so I'm so glad he got off the phone to talk to me.
It was only fitting that I get with a community activist when I'm full-blooded unions. So we fight the good fight. That's what we do.
Yeah, I got a mama in office,
so
the first thing I said to you was, boy, you are married.
You ain't got no wife, did you?
Yeah, that's the first thing I said to him. I do not date married men. I don't care. He looked like he had a wife and 3 kids at home. He should have been flirting. Should have been flirting with me. And I was finally looking at him too, but I was only going to shoot him the eye and keep looking.
You see how bad it is for men where just meeting somebody, you already got to kind of get your lifting legs and lifting shoulders ready to carry some of this past baggage that these other cats have left behind. So her first question to me was like, well, what's your name?
Well,
how long have you been on your job? Questions that, when you meet somebody on the job, women normally ask. Her first question was, you ain't married, are you?
You ain't married, are you? But he wasn't, and I was glad. He's like, I've got no rings, I ain't married. I was like, I don't need anything to put in your pocket.
I had to give the full
10 fingers.
The full 10 fingers.
I looked for a tan line as well,
just
lady.
so she could see there wasn't no rings around my fingers. So we started talking on the phone.
And we ended up at that whole turkey dinner where I had my turkey give birth. But you know it, I was like, my minutes is getting ready to go bad, and I ain't gonna be able to keep talking to you. But after he seen them turkeys and hens, he was like, look, I'll pay the phone bill. I will pay the phone bill. I said, he is raised right.
Well,
so I couldn't wait to get home.
She was so honest. The stories that y'all get, she's got millions of them. It's no end to the... If you was to meet her in a room full of people and hear some of the stories, that you would swear that she was just making stuff. Like I know y'all watched the Sweet Addictions where she was talking about the bald-headed dog.
Yes.
Now, she told me that story before she did it on Sweet Addictions.
He did not believe her.
And I did not believe her.
He thought I was exaggerating.
Then when I seen the Sweet Addictions and Candy flashed a picture of the bald, cold dog staring up at the camera, that was so sad, looking like, please give me a sweater or
a starter coat.
You know what I'm saying? Can I get a hoodie or something?
He was like, this girl, what?
Wow. Because, honestly, nowadays you don't get that. You don't meet people that will give you that kind of honesty. Everybody is caught up in this trying to shape everybody else's perception of who you are instead of just being who you are.
Yeah, and preach, King Kyle.
I mean, that's the truth.
He talked very clearly and well. He's very well spoken. Thanks. Thank you, Aunt Francine, Mama Mona, for raising a good son. A good son. Because he's been patient. And I really appreciate you being patient.
Well, if honestly, if Patches wasn't, if it wasn't so much quality, to her. I call her the throwback classic because you don't meet women like her. Not anymore. So that's my nickname for her. I'm King Kong. She's the throwback classic.
Lord. Yeah. I might be the throwback classic, I is, but you know what? That new stuff, that new wave age, I'm just not with it, you know. And I know sometimes it seems like I'm a little hard and rough to deal with at times, but like I said, you know, at least I'm not sneaking up behind you and trying to kill you while you sleep, hitting you with my car. At least I'm the kind of chick that come to you and let you know, hey, you made me angry. I'm not with it.
Only because.
You know.
Only because I think she's getting older and she done lost a step. If it was about 10 years back, I don't think we would have made it as far as we did because we'd have ended up scrapping.
Oh, probably.
We would have ended up scrapping.
You know, I ain't taking no L's, and you know, I don't be. You know, what's it up? You know, I don't do that. I like somebody's gonna give me a challenge, and that's why I date a big like you, because I want to get a challenge. I give me a little thin nigga, I slightly be pushing him around. And, you know, so
probably just
because you know my bark is bad.
Just walk past him and just smack him on GP just to see if he's paying attention. Nigga, you got to be fit. You got to move faster than that. You got to pay attention. Watch your surroundings.
But you get me, you know, so I like to date him kind of thick, so I don't feel like I can run over him. And, you know, it's not something I want to do, but that's my first instinct. Like I told him, my daddy was in the service. So, you know, I'm so used to being drill talk that it's hard for me sometimes, you know, to be most gracious, most merciful one thing.
And I'll be honest with you. Most gracious. I love it when you do that, but that's not the defining feature that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to deal with a punk. Just point blank.
But I think a lot of men take a lot of us women, you know, like we just, you know, little punks and whatnot. So
well, what it is,
I just have to let them know ahead of time, just because you big King Kong and whatnot, and he is, and I love him dearly. But for you couples out there that have them kind of relationships sometimes where one person, you know, or the other is slightly, you know, may have some aggression when they, you know, project the way they feel. And I feel like that only person can take so much. So, you know, it's best to be forward and front, you know, forward. I want you to know, you know, baby, you made me angry and I'm not with it. And it's war. Base is just, you know, I'm going to wait till this nigga go sleep. Then I'm going to stitch him in or all the way around with the blanket and beat him with Bob. So, no, you're going to know that there's war. So, you know, I just love a man that can, you know, deal with me in all kinds of levels because I can't deal with a wuss. I can't have a wuss. Can't have a panty ass man. I need a strong King Kong.
The key is for dealing with a woman that's a little bit aggressive is you can never back down. Never let them see you sweat. Because it's going to be a battle of wills. It's like a staring contest. And the moment you blink, that's when you lost. So remember that. Take that tip. Run with it. Do with it what you will. But I'm telling you, that's the key. Do not back down. And don't come with bullshit. If you know you have no argument, don't fight about it. It's not worth it. Because somebody that does have an argument and done listed all their points on a checklist and they going through them, they will destroy your argument. So unless you have a leg to stand on, it's not even worth it. That's like we was telling y'all a story about the van.
Well, on that note, hold on, Candy, because you know we emailing this. We're at 15 minutes, so I'm going to pause you for a second, baby.